Hi, everyone. This is Pedro Vazquez and Patrick Reed, and our presentation is on Andres Construction based out of Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We're going to give you a general overview, where they operate and the sectors that they operate in. Then we're going to show you a company video, and then Patrick will conclude with taking a deeper dive into some of their more interesting projects, and one in particular that we're going to visit during our trip out there. So who they are, they're essentially a family-oriented Texas-based company out of Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Wade Andres is the CEO, and you'll notice that there's several other family members involved in upper management. What makes this company unique is that it's 100% employee owned. They have this employee stock ownership program, ESOP for short. They founded the company in 1991, and interestingly enough, a year later, they were involved rather in the Abbey project, which is shown on screen in front of you, and that's based out of Irving, Texas. They just celebrated their big 30th year celebration, which is commendable for a construction company. With all the liability that's entailed in it, it's commendable to be operating after 3 decades of projects. The general theme with them is that they have a strong pride of ownership in their work and company culture as a whole. That's the information that we were able to pull up from the internet. They have very strong reviews on Indeed and other resources. They're very well liked in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Their core values include respect, integrity, community, collaboration, and conviction. And it's seen throughout their design build project as well as just overall their company atmosphere. They have 3 main offices, one in Dallas, Houston, and Austin. Something recent that came up in Business Journal is, as of May of 2021, they were deemed number 5 of 61 contractors in the Dallas-Fort Worth area based on revenue dollars. In 2020, they closed their books with $540 million of total revenue growth for the company. In terms of the sectors that they operate in, they do a lot of multifamily, and Patrick's going to, again, talk to us a little bit more about some of the projects that we're going to, one of which we're going to be seeing, but in general, their portfolio. But they also do office. They tend to do a lot of lofts, as well as some unique sectors such as senior living facilities and even some campus housing. They're a mid-sized construction company. I couldn't exactly pin the number of employees. I'm sure it fluctuates based on project load, but I imagine it's probably about 150 to 200 employees, again, mid-size. And they do everything from pre-construction to closeout. So now we're going to take you to a company overview video.
I guess I chose the construction industry because I to a certain extent, grew up in it. We as a family supported our income by buying old houses and renovating the houses and flipping them and doing it over and over again. So actually, I mean, provided the basis, I've never wanted to do anything else.
You're not sitting behind a desk all the time, and it's inside, outside. It's in the elements. It's exciting. It's building one-off, customized products in an uncontrolled environment. Every project is premier, and every project is unique, and every project is exciting. I think we do what we say we're going to do, and we live up to our commitments.
I think we have more fun than most general contractors do. We take care of our clients, we listen, and we take care of their needs. The thing that stayed the same here is the way we treat everybody. Treat them like family members. We understand that people have lives to live. In fact, we want them to take care of their families. but we still, I believe we treat everybody well, and so they understand that they can be successful here.
So the core values, Andrews, are respect, integrity, communication, collaboration, and conviction. One of our core values that I love the most is conviction. Because to me, you know, we have lots of people that are just dedicated to accomplishing whatever dream it is that our clients are trying to build, and making sure that it's actually feasible and gets done correctly.
I heard, you know, early on, always heard these stories about these great architects. Frank Lloyd Wright built something or other. Well, I came to the conclusion the hard way that they didn't build anything. They designed it, and the builder had to make it work. And that's the challenge, and that's also the reward.
All right, now that we've seen the company overview, Patrick Reed will take us through the rest of the presentation.
Hey everyone, as Pedro mentioned, Andre is one of the largest multifamily construction companies in Texas. We pulled out several projects that are currently under construction in the Dallas area, just to briefly highlight a few projects they have going on. As you can see, they primarily focus on adaptive reuse projects that convert existing buildings into multifamily or mixed-use developments. And one of the projects that we'll be visiting on our trip to Dallas is the Malaysia Tower, or 300 Pearl. 300 Pearl is a 17-story project that will incorporate a century-old Malaysia electric building into a mixed-use development. The historic brick building was mostly constructed in the 1920s and 1930s as development, and will pay homage to the East Quarter's heritage and surrounding neighborhoods as the heart of innovation and entrepreneurship in Dallas. Next slide. 300 Pearl is located sort of in the Dallas business district and between the farmers market and Deep Ellum. Next slide. And as you see, 300 Pearl offers mixed use with residential, office, and retail. It uses brick, stone, and steel structures to provide tenants with a premier alternative to the typical glass tower, and is designed to orient the majority of the windows toward the panoramic views of downtown Dallas. It offers 336 luxury apartment units, 25,000 square feet of retail space, and 200,000 square feet of office space, and has amenities including large covered balconies, fitness center, rooftop pool, and private lounge with bar. The end.